Hello, welcome to Beldark. Here we are again. Like and subscribe or something. I deliberately make this worse than it needs to be because everyone hates it.
Could you sound like any more disinterested in your own campaign?
Here we are.
Here we are again. I'm still doing this shit.
Just like, oh, look, great, you all turned up. That's nice, isn't it?
No, please, Ellie, continue with your story about Mario. I'm done.
I'm Jen, this is Beldark, these are these calls.
I am not an enthusiastic person. If that is what anybody has come here for, they're in the wrong place.
God, we just lost
You're
7
enthusiastic
subscribers.
about some things.
I saw that happen in real time.
Good job.
Anyway, hello.
Really.
Welcome to Beldark. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe or some bullshit. And does anybody want to recap?
Bombs.
So, you'll go to sleep. The rooms are okay. It's, you know, it's inoffensive. You've definitely stayed in worse places. It's not as nice as where you were before, but it's fine. You settle down for the night, and after everyone's finished loudly snoring, farting, etc., you'll drift off into sleep. Except Saf-Zero, who doesn't sleep. Panic. You drift off to sleep. You feel, you know, your usual nightly whatnot. You have a couple of strange dreams that you don't really remember. And then as it starts to get to the approximation of morning time, and you start to feel an awareness, but you're not awake. And everything fades into a kind of misty, dark grey colour. And appearing before you, you see a woman in a feathered cowl, face hidden, standing in front of you. Congratulations, Castry.
What for? Sorry, wait, yeah. That's what I meant.
You've embraced the shadow. You've embraced your fate.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have, yeah.
Well, that person was the final obstacle to your acceptance. And now you've told him how things will be.
I mean, yeah, I had to, I suppose.
Well, now I can fully welcome you into the fold of my wings.
Thank you.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Yeah, I am. I'm just, I don't know if I'm actually dreaming or this is real. I had a few blocks of cheese last night and I'm not sure what's happening.
Can it not be both?
Sure. Kind of been thrown in a deep end right here suddenly, and I'm not ready. I haven't warmed up yet. But all right. No, it can be both. That's a great idea.
Well, I come
I'm
to
sorry.
offer
I don't know how to
you-
talk to you. I feel bad. Like, do I need to like kneel or something, or can I just be me and like friends?
Not in this state.
No.
You don't need to kneel in this state.
Okay, thank you.
Should you ever make it to Latherna, you'll know.
Okay.
I come to make you an offering. And also perhaps to present you with some advice going forward.
Yeah. Great. I forgot how to play my character. I'm sorry.
Who the hell am I?
Because normally I talk like this, but I'm not meant to be doing that anymore. Let me just warm up again. I'm back for a bit.
I'd like to offer you wings. I know you have wings.
I'll get another set of wings.
Not exactly. These wings will let you soar. These wings will let you reach new heights. new possibilities.
We talk like
But
actual.
notice,
Oh, sorry.
if you accept these, there is no going back.
Right. I have to make a decision right now, or
Not precisely.
Okay. I'm leaning towards a yes. Like I probably will say yes, but yeah, I'll do it.
There can be no room for doubt.
There isn't any.
Okay. And my word of advice before I leave you. Don't eat cheese before bed next time.
I shouldn't eat it at all. I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, then it's advice that will benefit all, won't it?
Yeah, fair point.
Until next time.
Cheers. Bye. Milady. I don't know what to do.
Doff's imaginary cat.
Curtsy as well.
Curtsy.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna curtsy, but really awkwardly because she's never done that in her life.
The figure holds the front of her cowl and does a mock kind of curtsy of what you've just done, except it is just effortlessly graceful, even while she's mocking you.
I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm gonna try and do that next time.
As she kind of fades out of existence, you just hear, "May feathers guide your fate, Castro."
That's what it is. Yeah, thank you.
Jesus Christ. I've let it go for weeks now. May feathers touch your face. No!
No, it's not. Touch your face, Jen. And you
No,
know
it's
it
not.
isn't.
It's
You- Why have you turned it? Why have you suddenly turned it PG?
Yeah, why are you trying to make it PG? We haven't done
Shame on
anything.
Yeah,
you.
why are you censoring
Still
the
there.
blessing?
Feathers come on your face.
Why are you
Sold out,
censoring
Benny.
the blessing?
I genuinely couldn't remember what horrible thing
You
you'd
not
done
with the
to it.
Raven
Yeah, that
Queen.
was it.
Shame on you.
Anyway,
Shame on your family. Shame on
you and the rest of you waken in the morning. Same Shadowfell, glorious morning of miserable grey. Panic, you notice on your bedside table that there is a small obsidian carving, much like the ones you have been making for the Raven in recent days. It is in the shape of a raven, unsurprisingly. This one hangs on a piece of leather thong in the form of a necklace.
I don't remember taking them off.
Do you know, as soon as I wrote that, I was like, there's someone,
I'm not wearing that around one day.
piece of string, you assholes.
Jen, are you banging your
Which
desk?
is on your bedside table. Is who what?
Are you banging like your desk, like jibbing?
I mean, no more than usual. Why?
It's the stress.
I don't know if it's
How
just me,
stressed
but your,
Jen's
your
getting.
camera keeps going.
Am I all on a wobble
You're on a wobble.
like that?
Yeah.
Yes, I am then. Sorry.
Right, got
so-
seasickness.
Move my leg off the desk.
As
Yes, so you have this raven figurine on your bedside table.
I'm gonna try and get it quickly without Larrick seeing it.
Okay.
With ease, apparently. I'm gonna
The-
look at it, kind of just like lean, like, thank you, and then I'll quickly put it on.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you, or the whole group, what this thing is? As in, I mean, just you or the whole group?
Oh, just me. Oh, let's do some whispers.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, I'll send you some whispers. in a moment.
Send me a whisper.
Okay. Everyone else, you waking up? What are you doing?
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
gonna stay asleep all day.
I'm gonna literally go over and slap you in the face.
Fuck it.
Safsira is going to start polishing her armor because that's what she does, even though there's no need. Because it's still hell
Tiny
and shit.
hands.
Oh,
There is exceptionally
I-
shiny.
I allow Safsira to use the cloth as well to make it really shiny.
She'll get so excited by this. She will be
We
so
figured that you
excited.
probably would.
So the armor, any like little, just surface kind of scratches or scuffs. It's almost like you've just put like a layer of teacup all over this armor. Like it just appears to come out. It doesn't look new, but it just looks better. It looks in so much better condition than it has done for years. And you keep, but you know, even the dinks and stuff that you've put in the recent weeks, traveling through Prismir and now coming into the Shadowfell, it looked like you've taken it for a service.
She will be going on about this all day, by the way. Look how shiny and clean my armor is. There's no scratches. Oh, look
That's
at
such a good magic item.
it. It's the best.
It is.
Who came up with that?
I don't know.
It's great.
Where'd you get the idea for that, then?
Fantastic.
Larry's gonna wake up, and like as soon as he wakes up, he's just gonna start going, "Oh fuck me! Were you eating cheese before bed last night?
No.
I can literally smell it. What the fuck?"
Go out and reach under my pillow and just take a block of cheese out and say, "Do you want some?"
Yeah.
Some pillow cheese. That sounded weird.
Oh, that doesn't sound
I mean,
good.
take that one back.
and
Sorry.
this-
Wrong.
Yeah, and this is why we didn't sleep in the same room.
Yep.
Block of smeg.
Oh,
Mm.
ah.
Right,
You have to
nice.
say it.
we should go.
Like,
find
actually,
the
smegma is
others.
the proper term.
Oh, sorry, smegma. Shall we go and find the others? No. All right. I'll go. By
Yeah,
myself
I'm
then.
coming.
Fuck
Sorry,
you.
I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't reading anything.
You were mumbling in your sleep a lot last
Oh
night.
yeah, I had a dream.
About what?
Nothing much. It's like being back home.
So now we're lying. Okay. Right. Okay.
Oh, fucking no. Back home on the ship. You have to come with me at some point. Have a
I
look
don't
at
want
it.
to see.
Well, you don't have to go on it because there's a boat that's between you and the sea.
No, I don't do the sea.
Why not?
I just like my feet on solid ground.
Really quiet.
Don't do
It's
water.
like, why are you so far away in the
You're
room?
very quiet, so yeah.
Really
I'd like to
quiet.
turn you right up
Yeah.
How's that?
a little better. Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks.
I just never got on with water. Not a fan.
Well, do you want to you should come see the ship at least when we're docked up. or
I'll
something.
look at it from afar.
You can look at it closer than that. We'll just be docked up.
Right. We'll see. Well, we got to get back first. Let's be fair.
That's also true. And we also get the others, which is a harder step forward. Why am I talking like that?
I don't know.
I woke up and I just had an urge to talk like I used to. It's weird. Anyways, just go. Get them.
Got to go out of our room and like bang on their door. It's like, are you up?
I look at everyone else and we just go,
Don't be dick. You up? I'm just gonna walk in.
Too busy polishing her armor to pay any attention to you.
Blackberry's awake. She's just having a bit of meditate while she remembers the spell she wanted, which I remembered instantly.
Nice. I'm gonna like come in, just flop on a bed, just be like, right. So, what were we doing? Are we going to go find this woman?
We probably should.
Well, yeah, we better do.
So they're just gonna lift her head up and go, who do we need to find?
Oh, I've forgotten her
A
name yet
woman
again.
called Kendris. She's been bringing
That's
like
fine.
like people back from the dead and shit, like making like the dead people. I don't know. People keep saying the ghosts are dead people as well, which I gather they are, but she ain't making them.
I mean, they're slightly different. She's making undead.
She's making the fleshy
She's making
ones.
undead.
The fleshy
But
ones,
that's-
the gooey ones.
The gooey ones.
Oh no, that's not acceptable. Even if the Raven Queen was against it, it goes against. Like Safsira is going to be really offended by this.
Safsira,
Yeah.
how do you feel of like Panic's new god?
Let's not get into that.
She's gonna look at Panic and be like, just sort of say to her, would you prefer Panic or Castry?
Like when it's just us lot, I'm fine with either, but in public, can we keep it as Panic?
She's just gonna nod and
I've got a
smile
reputation to
and
hold
say, she's gonna nod and smile and be like, she might not be my god, but she is yours, and I will respect that.
Thank you.
But isn't her god like your god's biggest enemy?
Safsira's gonna ponder it for a moment, and you can see the look of kind of like concentration on her face. I'll be like, I suppose. Yes.
Roll a religion check for me.
Religion is not her forte. Oh, I have a plus
Yeah.
for religion. I love it.
Our religion is not her
Nothing
forte.
about it.
Wow, sounds kind of like real life.
Religion? Never heard of him.
Religion? Nah, never heard of that film. Anyway, God.
You're never gonna believe this. I've just rolled a nat 1.
Never even seen
Oh
this movie.
no.
Okay. You cannot remember really much about anything, and it fills you with a sense of about Maliki, or the Raven Queen that you know of, which fills you with a sense of dread because you are immediately then panicking that having been now away from Faerun for so long that you are possibly like losing your faith or forgetting.
Oh God, okay.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna see. Everyone is gonna see a
Jesus.
complete like look of panic on her face. Like, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what's going on. What if she's forsaken me because I've been here for too long? What
It's
if
alright,
she
breathe,
doesn't love me
breathe.
anymore? But what?
Breathe.
But look how shiny my armor is. How could she have left me?
I mean, I'd
The
say slap her,
symbol
but she's
of
fucking massive.
Maliki on your armor as well is like gleaming. You've just really polished it up, and now as you're having this panic, it is almost like it is taunting you. Just there in the center of your armor.
I don't understand. What am I gonna do? What if I get home and she doesn't want me anymore? If she just abandons me?
Have a drink.
I mean, I assume, do you feel any different?
I can't remember her properly.
But do you feel any different with your faith?
I still love her.
Well, then I'm sure that that's good. I mean, I don't know really
She's gonna
how it
start
works, so-
furiously like polishing her armor even more, like just to be like. Yeah.
Baxter's like, all right, you're going to wear out the cloth. And he takes the cloth back.
I said you could have a go, not all of it.
Yeah, not all of it.
She's gonna try to take it back from you, but like, give it back to me.
No. You had your go.
Did we find out where this wench was?
There's the gatekeeper said something about the fallen tower. That hangs out there, I think.
That's a pub, isn't it?
Hangs out there, apparently.
That doesn't seem right. She can't just be in the middle of a tavern just going, oh, look, dead people.
Or maybe she goes for drinks. Like we do.
That makes sense. Yeah. So we're going to start there?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, it's the only lead that we've got, more or less, so far. Except the fact that people aren't really going to give her up.
Or they're going to let her down. No one's going to turn
Because
around.
this place is kind of neutral, so they don't dob each other in.
Dob each other in.
When did you start talking like us?
All right, fine. We don't snitch on each other.
That's worse.
Better?
Anyway.
Baxter just puts the covers over his head. It's like, it's too early for this shit.
Should we, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I'd quite like to get, no, it's not normal, but I'd like to get back to the actual city and off this fucking isle, so.
Yeah, same.
Shall we crack on?
All right.
I'll go and
All right.
get some breakfast sorted whilst everyone gets ready.
Oh,
I'm just going to hop off downstairs. I'm just going to order some food and bits.
Okay. Panic and Larrick, you make your way down the stairs. The inn is basically deserted, including the innkeep. There is no one here. On one end of the bar, there's a large wooden platter, and on it has been laid out some dark bread, some cheese, and some only slightly wrinkled apples. Beside it, there's a jug of watered down ale, and just a note that says, "Please leave your keys on the way out."
Did we pay?
Yeah.
For one.
Right.
I paid for one night. I gave 7 gold.
And there's no one here? Is it like...
You
we're
chose
not,
to
like,
give 7
ridiculous-
gold.
I said just for nights. Bastards
We're
cheated
not-
at
we're
me
not
out of
like-
money.
I think you'll find that 7 gold also covered the extremely expensive whiskey that you also bought.
That Larrick also put 5 gold back down for.
Oh.
I think
We've
something's
been
not
fucking
adding up
fleeced
here.
here.
I know. I think we should burn this place down.
I stand corrected. This is why you need maths.
Who's that? Friend of yours?
Oh, as a mate, he's a mate of mine. He's good to have around, but he's really boring.
Did you order another room another night before you went up to bed?
No.
No.
Sorry, random voice.
That was dumb.
I thought I'd get a chance to say, could I keep it going? But no. Sorry, I'm just talking to the voices again. We should... What we doing?
I just stood there going, fuck me. Jesus.
That's what happens when you get religion, apparently.
Oh, let's not.
I was
But,
trying to make it like a joke. So, I'm sorry. Anyway. It's not.
Too soon.
He's not ready.
Too soon.
Too soon.
He's gonna grab the... Is it like stupid early or something?
No.
Why is there no one around?
I'm going to go outside. I'm going to
They've
literally
got better
go
things to do.
outside.
Okay. As you go outside. What?
No, it's fine.
What?
No, you. It just scared me. Okay. As you go outside.
I was like, what did I say? As you go outside.
Just your face.
It is just my face, yeah. You notice that the streets are not exactly deserted, but they are extremely quiet. There aren't really many people moving about, and it's not particularly early. There just aren't very many people around. You can roll me an insight if you want.
Oh, I will. With my advantage.
I will. Fantastic.
Oh my god, that's a 26. 26.
26. Okay. You step outside for a moment, have a look around. You can see there are a few people kind of in the distance. It's not really like, it's not like a bustling kind of cityscape. You kind of figure out as you're looking around that there just aren't that many people around in the morning because every fucker was out last night. Everyone was drinking, and if they weren't drinking, they were working. The night market was absolutely rammed. The only people that you really see walking around, they have their hoods pulled over their faces. Their cloaks are pulled tight over their clothes. Most people look pretty raggedy. Whoever is moving about now, they are just going about their daily business. But the majority of people are very likely off to bed. You see one or two people who are still staggering home drunk from the night before.
And go back in. Just walk gently back through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ghost town out there. There's no one. Everyone's dead.
They're all dead.
I don't know. There's just a few people walking about. It's really quiet.
Sarah's going to have come downstairs by this point and heard Panic say they're all dead. And she's going, what happened? How did they all die?
Mass
What's going on?
explosion.
Flash disease.
That too. A mass explosion of flash disease. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
Did we set off the dynamite?
No, it's all here. Pat, pat.
Larry's going to shake his bag. They're all in here, look.
Oh, this is terrible.
They're not dead, Sasio. It's
But
just
you
really
just said
quiet.
they were.
I don't know.
Oh.
There's only like a few people out there. It's just really quiet today.
Maybe it's too early for them.
True.
I'll come downstairs as well. So, shall we make our way out?
Yeah, well, we've got a bit of food. Leave our keys, apparently, because someone didn't pay for a full 2 nights.
Did we not get multiple nights?
No, apparently I didn't. Throw keys on the thing and walk out.
Oh.
I'm playing the part.
Can we not leave a note? I mean, they left a note for us
What are we going to say?
You could leave a note, yeah, if you want to.
to say, can we have one more night?
Well, what if we finish our task and then just head home? I said home, but to the other tavern we're still paying for.
I mean, we could always just come back here if we want it, really. So yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
It's
We'll
just,
come back
I mean,
if we
the
have
thing
to.
is, we have so far we have one lead. She may not even be there.
We'll find her.
So confident.
All right. Seem very sure of it.
I'm just trying to be positive for a change. You lot are like, oh, we're never going to
It's
find
not
her.
it's not the biggest of places. We'll find her.
If
I mean,
not,
if we
we'll
make a
blow
big-
up the island.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if we make a big enough noise, she might just come to us.
doesn't sound like many people are able to find her.
And that's
Well, that's
their
why they sent
problem.
us. They backed up because we're
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Who's well?
Sure.
they haven't sent
Sure.
they haven't sent the professionals in.
The best. Okay. That's.
But
those
don't
are
put
words
yourself
that do
down,
not
mate.
Describe us.
I'll be
Us.
like 5.
Come on, let's go and get her. Just, are we? I think we should say now. Do they want her alive or do they want her dead? I can't remember.
I don't know. No, wait. They wanted her alive. Yeah,
Okay.
I believe that's what they said.
Right,
Because
we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Don't kill her.
Don't kill her.
Definitely
I'm making sure I remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
Eric's going to pick up the platter in one arm and pick up the jug of wood down there in the other arm. And be like, "Oh, are we going?"
There's any straws like lying about. It's on your shoulder with a massive straw.
So we're
I mean, no.
heading off.
Oh well, I'll figure it out.
We'll make one.
Yeah, so as you go to leave the pub, you hear just from the back of the room, kind of behind the bar,
I wasn't
You just hear
stealing.
someone go, "Oh, cheers now."
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, bye.
But okay.
Just before we go, do you have any room for tonight if we potentially come back?
Yeah.
Excellent. Super.
You're right. You're being held hostage or something.
No, just busy.
He's having a shit.
All right.
Let's go.
See you later.
He's having a shit. No, I'm just busy.
Just as a little out of game thing, Lily's just messaged to say she's gone to be sick,
Okay.
so she may or may not be back.
That'll be the migraine.
That would be the migraine.
Yep, fucking lovely.
Hey.
Wonderful. All right, I'll send her a message in a minute. Okay.
Let's get a walk in.
Bit of fresh air, that'll do the job.
And light.
Just a little slap in the face.
Yeah, just keep punching her in the head.
So
Right.
you leave the inn, and yeah, the rest of you are met with the same scene that Panic has already seen. In that it's just generally very quiet. It was much busier as you were arriving last night, and certainly when you went out to the night market, with not very many people walking around at all. However, one thing is more apparent as you step outside onto the streets and start thinking about where you want to go, is that kind of more details of your surrounding are emerging as you're here in this kind of morning time. You can see that it's not just this kind of rich architecture that's obviously suffered through the Sever. There's insignia of houses kind of plastered all over the place as if people were trying to put their mark on different parts of Briarborn Isle. Some of these insignia you recognize as houses that you come across in Gloomrot proper. But you also see that even some of them have been like carved into the cobblestones, almost like the bridges that you saw with set into them. But here it's crests of houses. And sometimes it's in the keystone, and sometimes it's above a door, or sometimes it's painted onto a sign. But otherwise, this place is literally just crawling with like rich people vibes. Except for the fact that it's completely fucked.
As we are walking, do we see names of families with the crests and things?
You don't see names, no, but you, Baxter, would remember from your research. So you'd recognize the kind of insignia of different houses that you've read about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baxter is just randomly name dropping, but not giving a lot of context. Being like, oh, so that's where so-and-so lives.
Safsira's going to zone out because she has no idea what you're talking about.
So many of these are cracked and worn, obviously where they've been through the Sever, or just over the years they've obviously worn down. One thing that none of you have seen been on the Isles is a keeper. You haven't seen a single one. And even in the few short days that you were in Gloomrot, you had sort of gotten used to seeing them out of the corner of your eye. As you kind of walked past an alleyway, you just see it out of the corner of your eye, a keeper doing something. And you haven't seen that here. You haven't seen buildings just randomly tumble down or spring up, and other things shifting out of the way to make room. It's all very static here.
Does it feel like these isles are almost forgotten with everything that we've seen?
I'd say roll insight again, to be honest. It made a really satisfying noise.
10.
What, sorry?
10.
A 10. That's fine. I mean, it's not so much that it feels forgotten. The way that other people have spoken about the Shattered Isles, it's shunned by the other inhabitants of Gloomrot. the events that led to the Sever has created this rift between people. It is very much where the really on the down and out live, or people who are doing things that even the various factions of kind of guards and policing would frown upon. This is where people go if they're wanted criminals, for example. So it's not exactly that it's forgotten, it's just it has its place in the city.
Yeah.
The lack of presence of keepers, you have no idea what that could possibly be about.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really interesting, Baxter. I'm loving that you remember all these names. Does anyone actually know where the Fallen Tower is?
Blackberry could use locate creature. If that would help, if you're trying to find what's a tip. It's just message, should say.
She could. If she wants to.
I think so. But I don't know what we'd need to roll for that.
I will have a look.
I'll go ask random people where the tower is and scare them with my words.
You have actually been told where the tower is.
I think we did get told by...
Can we roll a history check? Can we?
I will tell you because it's really basic. It is literally just north of the night market, and it is unmistakable because it is a big fucking fallen tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we head north of the night market.
I was looking for a fucking upright one, wasn't I?
Yeah, but Blackberry is the most intelligent character out of all of us, and currently she is slightly
alarming,
incapacitated.
Indisposed. I'm pretty sure that the gatekeeper told us where the Fallen Tower was.
Yeah, but I didn't trust a word he said because, he looks after fucking bridges.
He could be very trustworthy if he looks after bridges because the bridges don't fall down.
Yeah,
we
but
all
they're
have
not
our
gates.
jobs.
Very important job.
But are there gates on the bridges?
Yeah, but I'm not going to put a bridge in front of a field to stop a horse getting out, you know what I mean?
What?
But that you might do, you don't know.
What do you mean, what?
I'm just going to hold the jug of ale up to Paddy.
Thank you, I've been waiting for hours.
Can you just hold that because I want to eat? Just walking along with this
You're not
huge
just
splatter.
building bridges in fields.
Trying. Yeah,
But
I'm
if
saying
Baxter was just trying to figure out the logic.
it was
Breaks his brain
it's a
a bit.
joke because he's a
see it
gatekeeper looking
malfunction.
after bridges. And you're like, yeah, because it's like a gateway. I went, yeah, but I'm not going to put a bridge in front of a horse's field to stop it getting out. I'd put a gate there, but I don't need a bridge keeper looking after it. This ale's really watered down.
He's a bridge keeper, not a gatekeeper. Is that right?
I don't
Yes.
know, I'm very confused now.
To answer the question
Gates
about
that
locate
happens to be on a
creature,
bridge.
locate creature specifically says describe or name a creature that is familiar to you.
Oh, familiar. She says
We're
she's not
best friends
familiar
with
to
her. I'm
us.
sure we can find it.
You
No,
don't really know what Candace looks like.
Yeah, she used to work at the carnival.
yeah, she was on the ship as well at the same time,
Classic.
strange enough.
Classic.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
I understand.
Right, guys.
So we'll make our way down to where we believe the tower to be.
Well, I'm just going to say, as we're walking, everyone, let's not go in all swords unsheathed. You know what I mean? Looking for... I couldn't think of anything.
And you could have just said swords blazing. That would have
Please
been
don't.
fine.
Please don't.
Unsheathed.
Please don't pair it with your blessing.
I'm going to... No, anyway, look, we don't go in like looking, like say, hey, where's this person? Because she's going to run or someone might dob her in and then she'll run off and then we've got a fight and then we could just take her by surprise. Maybe say she's won a load of money.
What if we just go into
Think that
talking
would
a load
work.
of shit about her and then see if she comes to us?
I heard she can't bring undead back to life. They're more
Yeah,
like,
fucking
you
shit is
know...
necromancer in Gloomlord.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she's been sent here.
Yeah, she was terrible. Can't even, like, she couldn't even bring back a carrot.
Yeah, that'll get her.
I don't know.
That's
We're the only
winner.
ones giving ideas here.
Do you expect ideas from Saf-Zero? Really?
You're saying that in third person.
Yeah.
Yes, panic does. All right.
Or do we go in?
I could just show how shiny my armor is. I mean, look at how shiny it is. Isn't it beautiful? She could see her face in this.
Oh my god!
You went from quite well spoken to the
Welsh.
West Country and back up again.
You went with a bit of
You're
Welsh in
seeing
there.
my apples of me.
It's a bit Welsh in there.
You were,
There was a bit of
oh my
Welsh.
god, how shiny
shiny
my
my
armor is!
No sad
We
at all.
could always go in inquiring the services of.
Who would we want to raise from the dead, though?
What if?
No one.
Well, I've got a really good idea.
We could tell her that I brought Larrick back from the dead.
See, this is a good idea. This is what I was going to say, right? What if one of us pretends to be a real powerful necromancer?
But Larrick was
get
dead, and
get
now
a-
he's alive because I brought him back to life.
That's
Does
So
that mean
you're
I'm
the
a
powerful
necromancer?
necromancer.
Is that what
Does
you
that
want
mean I'm a
to? Is that?
necromancer?
Does that? No.
You don't look like
Oh.
one.
Is it not the same thing?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, because I could. I'm not all squishy and zombified.
We can
Yeah.
beat you up a bit.
Yeah.
I'd
You could
rather
just
you
like
No, no. Or
you do look a bit
the-
grey.
or that she
That's
is
not
so
fur,
good.
you dick. And
Oh,
it's blue.
okay.
It's midnight blue.
Maybe
Not so much.
maybe our necromancer
I
is
just
so
I need a
good.
bath, all right?
Maybe it's so good that
It's dusty here.
born back to life and then accidentally killed them, so he made them so young again that he weren't born. And he's not here.
Oh, I'm just really, really good. So when I bring them back to life, they don't look any different.
Or, I can't believe I'm the one saying this. We just go in and listen about for her name and try and see if we can figure out who it is without rising suspicion.
That's the
I mean, we
boring
could
option.
do that.
I'm just
yes.
asking. Like, I thought,
I mean, you were the one that came up with the ideas initially,
hang on, I
and then
said that
complained
we
that
go
no one
in
else was
and
coming
not.
up with ideas.
I said that we go in and not like cause a fuss, so she runs off, and then suddenly we've got.
Yeah. And then
let's pretend
you also said
Larrick is
you also
dead.
said that
and-
no one else is coming up with ideas.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't
to be
know.
fair, I was dead.
I was hoping that none of us would go for Zafsira's.
I still think we should just tell her to look at how shiny
We're
my
bouncing
armor
around
is.
ideas.
Because it's beautiful.
I prefer this one from Zafsira. Just the idea of that happening is the best thing of my life.
I think
But I
that's
don't-
What are we
the
gonna
way
do?
forward. Let's
This
just
is
be
what-
sus.
watch.
Apparently, like, there's gambling in there or something, like high stakes tables. I'll just go in pretending to do that and see if we can find information as we're not playing or the drinking or whatever. I don't even know what it is.
What?
That
You
might
just
work.
want to gamble.
The
don't
tower. I know it's a tower. Don't start.
It's a tower, but it's fallen down.
I love that song. Anyway,
So as you
Oh,
head northeast along the path to make your way north of the night market, you lose track of where you were in your. You notice that there are more people around the night market than there were kind of just ambling along the streets. Some of these people don't have their hoods up. Some of these people are just genuinely doing things in the streets, whether they're scavenging, whether they're, also drunkenly making their way home. You do notice as you pass the night market that there are more people with their hoods down, and they are wearing cloaks, not the same cloaks, it's not a uniform, they're all still quite raggedy looking, but they have the like a kind of rough patch with the symbol of a tower on the shoulder of their cloaks. These people are more openly looking at you. Some of them are openly sneering at you. Some of them stop and eyeball you as you walk by. Others appear to just give you a passing glance, take very little interest. But the more people that are here, the more these people with the tower symbol embroidered on their cloak.
I don't think it's a coincidence that all these people have got towers on their cloaks, you know.
He seems upset about it. No, yeah, it's a bit.
Cal's just about to take Solar out, so she's a bit excited.
It's a bit of a interesting thing we've just seen. Load of people with towers on the chat.
I'm gonna go talk to one.
Yeah.
Can I approach one that's like stopped and looking at us?
So the nearest one to you, Shadowfell, person stood with their cloak, arms folded, just openly staring at you. With them are two people of shorter stature. Both of them have their hoods up, but they have their tower insignia. As you approach them, they just continue making eye contact with you. They glance around at the rest of the group briefly, but mostly kind of staring you down as you approach.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to extend the half-eaten breakfast platter from the pub. Like, you all right? Do you want some of this? It's free.
No.
I mean, I would offer you some ale, but I drank it.
It was a bit watered down. It's a bit shit.
It was a shandy. It wasn't very nice.
Well, yeah, you're chatty. Oh fuck. That thing on your cloak there, that hasn't got anything to do with the fallen tower, is it?
Maybe.
Everyone says maybe. It's never just a yes or a no, is it? It's like,
What's it to you?
Okay, Jesus. Well, actually, we were just heading there. We were looking for information on something. I was just wondering if you could help us.
And what information?
We're looking for a person.
Just quickly, while he's doing this, can I use detect thoughts?
Yeah.
And I'm focusing it on the person that Larrick is questioning.
Okay.
So I'm just using the surface thoughts thing.
Yeah.
And as Larrick is questioning them, it naturally forms their thoughts.
Okay. That's the one that doesn't require a check, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, and as an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature, yada, yada, yada. If you... there's a thing about questioning them and it shaping
What was that?
what they're thinking.
What was that?
Keep going.
Sorry, James.
I just need my table. Very hard.
Oh, something quacked.
No. Anyway.
Sorry, James. So you cast detect thoughts. The surface thoughts that you're getting from this person, as they're looking around the group, you just notice their eyes like drift over Larrick's shoulder and just focus on the mirror, and you can just hear just skittering across to you. Fancy armor, fancy folk.
Larry's gonna like. So what I was actually trying to say was we're looking for someone, and we were told to go to the Fallen Tower, but you're here, so I thought I'd just come and say hello. And
Who are you looking for?
Oh, no one special. This like really amateur necromancer we've heard about. This I can't remember a fucking name. Why do I keep forgetting it? We've said it a million times. This really just really low level amateur necromancer called Kendris.
All right, you and every other fucker.
Oh, she screwed you over as well.
Oh, is she that bad? Is she?
No one's been able to find her.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, that's our job done then.
No. She's here.
Oh, you know where she is?
No. The evidence of her being here is everywhere. I mean, all you have to do is roam certain parts of the Isle at night and you'll find them.
Is that the undead?
But no, yes. No one knows what she looks like. No one knows where she is.
Right. Now you see that's going to make it really tricky to find her.
Yeah.
So absolutely no one knows where she is. She's just flooding your isle with dead people, and no one's got any clue where they're coming from, right?
Well, I'm sure some people know where she is.
And who might these some people be?
Well, you want to speak to the higher ups. Because whoever's hiding her, they've got some power.
So, where's the higher ups?
Well,
Are they
it depends.
literally like higher up? Are they up?
Tower.
Oh, are they at the top of the tower?
No, it's fallen down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, best thing to do is to climb up a really, really tall building.
It's
And
not
then
that
look
tall, it's on
down.
its side, isn't it?
And then maybe just, I don't know, fall off it for all the use that you're going to be.
Well, I feel like that's a bit harsh. Like, I offered you breakfast. I've been quite polite.
Yeah, the aggression here is not good. It's not a good shade on you.
Look, let me just level with you, because you seem a bit grumpy. Maybe if you just have maybe a selection of breakfast here, you might feel better after something to eat. But
No, look, I'm fine.
tell you fucking
If you want to find out more, you're not talking to the right person. You're going to need to speak to someone like my boss.
Can we
you
speak to your
take
boss?
us?
You can try.
Can I see the manager, please?
Oh my god, it's
Yes,
happening.
Karen.
It's happening.
You're being entirely uncooperative. I'd like to speak to your manager.
I've been shopping here for years. Oh no,
But if
the
you
owner.
rearrange the letters in Larrick, you almost get Karen. You get Carol.
Carol. The D&D
It's almost
version of
as
Carol.
bad.
Beldark's version.
Carol. Well, my boss is over at the Fallen Tower. But you're going to have to do something to impress him if you want to meet him.
Well, we're gonna,
What's he like? Sorry.
what does he like? Is what I was going to ask.
Well, you can beat us in a fight.
Oh,
What,
really?
You three? What, here
Sure.
and now?
What, legit?
I just got to put my breakfast down first. Is that all
I
right?
just need to get...
Hold on, sorry,
stretch
just
out a bit.
quickly. Why would beating you in a fight?
Baxter, it doesn't matter.
We get to
We
beat
can do
people
that.
up.
No, like I'm kidding.
Oh, fucking tease.
Fucking blue balls.
You either need to offer him something that he wants. You can go to the gambling tables and maybe work your way up, but he doesn't play every night.
What does he want?
Right.
Well, I don't know.
It's your boss, right? You have to get him what he wants and do all that shit, don't you?
They're like the receptionist or something.
No.
Personal assistant.
Unpersonal assistant by the sounds of it.
Just sorry for these two. What exactly
Fucking rude.
is the Fallen Tower?
Just behind
It's
him.
a fallen tower.
Yeah, no. But why do you have these symbols? What is it that you do with your boss?
Well, we're part of the tower community.
Right.
So you look after the bridges.
No, that's the gate community.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, who looks after the gates then?
The tower community.
What is wrong with you lot?
It's
not
alright,
all
you
of
don't
us.
want
I get very confused.
Not all of us.
The tower community are more like overseers. We keep an eye on the comings and goings. And if we need to, we keep order on the Isle.
Okay.
So technically, it's your job to track this woman down, and you can't.
No, I didn't say that.
You don't want to.
It's not that we don't want to. But, well, the people that go missing and end up coming back, they're quite often people that we miss very much.
Oh, fair.
Leah, when they come back.
Or bad people, or
No.
And Saphira is going to point to Larrick and be like, I made him come back from the dead.
You don't look as juicy.
oh, it's just a really good makeup kit.
Even the
Oh,
first
yeah,
suit.
but I did it really quickly after he died, so I think that's why. Doesn't he look brilliant?
It's not
I
quite the
did
same.
really good.
Yeah, we've been telling her that.
I did a great job at bringing him back.
You did do a great job.
But, yeah.
Saphira's going to look really proud of herself and be like, look how alive he is.
Well, I'd be inclined to agree, but I can't imagine our great queen was very happy about it.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
No, I'm not allowed to talk about that.
I didn't know about
Okay.
her then, but you know, she's and that's when she's going to like trail off a bit because she's struggling to remember her god and the Raven Queen, and she's kind of like, I don't understand what's going on anymore.
Oh, birds.
Okay. Well, look. What did your boss want most recent?
Look, I don't know. Okay? You will have to find a way to go and speak to him. If you go to the Fallen Tower, you might be able to get an easy break, who knows? But
What's his
otherwise, Gaglath.
Gaggle.
Gag
No.
laugh.
Show some respect.
I
He'll
am.
fucking
What?
show you some.
We're trying to start that fight
name
again,
is-
sorry.
His name is Gaglath Fairlerstalker Eginaviliana.
Gag laugh, fairy
That was-
stalker. I'm sorry, I'm very dyslexic.
It's true.
It's, I,
she is.
I think we've got it. Thank you.
And are you sure? And you're absolutely sure that you don't want that fight? I'm just
You'll
checking.
want to speak to Scoria,
That's a town.
who
man.
manages the inn.
Off to Cornish oven.
Oh, don't. I didn't even.
God, I've got a long way to go now.
Fucking hell. Anyway,
That crossroads there is fucking. It's a
Oh,
nightmare.
it's a nightmare.
Terrible.
you
I
want to
missed it
speak.
the other day. Anyway,
You want to speak. I can't even talk now. You want to speak to Scoria? Don't you dare. She runs the inn. She also runs the tables. And she runs the ring.
the ring.
She must be knackered.
Well, it's more like a cage.
A fighting cage.
What?
I wasn't joking about fighting.
I mean,
So we all going to fight?
I can fight.
You can.
If I you?
It won't be me.
Oh.
Oh, why not? You know, you can't just go around just offering people out for fights and then go, "Oh no, I'm just joking."
It's not
Not
like
having
we
a
look
fight
for.
in the street.
No, we're not looking for that. It's not like we want to hurt you, but we do like a scrap. So it's like a certain dominance type thing.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's what we did on the
panic
ship.
thing.
So it's a panic thing.
I'd say with her pretty armor, you'd have a. Well, anyone would want a piece of you.
These fights, are they paid?
If you put your money down right.
Is it like weapons or just fisticuffs?
Either.
Either.
One-on-ones? Doubles?
There are variations. You lot look pretty interesting. I reckon he'd give you a fair deal.
I mean, I really
And that's
want to
your
go
boss
now.
that'll run that bit. Or talk about that bit.
He doesn't run it personally, but he usually watches.
Alright, so say if we go for a fight there, go and say, hey, we want to fight, and if we win, we get an audience with him to talk. Would that work, do you think?
I would have thought so.
Hey guys, it's
Sorry,
nearly my birthday, so...
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't. I was quite rude and I didn't ask what your name was.
Oh, didn't you?
So close. So close.
Hang on a minute. Just let
Just let this carriage go by.
That one.
It's scrapping too much in the cage, you know? The name sometimes
This moment
escapes
sponsored
you.
by Fantasy Name Generator. Not a real sponsor.
Name sometimes escapes you when you've been rattling around the cage.
Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my head earlier. I forgot a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on. Why can't I find what I want?
A name.
Looking at either side, looking at the two shorter people being like, what am I called again?
Call him John or something.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
John.
Entertain yourselves.
All right, so guys, as I was thinking, if
One
we...
moment.
All right, we'll get back to you in a minute, right? If we join up to this, we could get the big boss man to, like, make a deal with us. If we win, we have a chat with him and he might be able to give up a location. We ask one favour from him, perhaps.
Yeah, I like that.
That could work.
Do you know what I was thinking?
What?
Why have those two got their hoods pulled all the way down?
Maybe they're fuck ugly.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Maybe they're a bit gooey. Maybe they're like undead types.
No, it's going to bend down really far.
Holding on sideways.
Try and look under the hoods.
The one stood on the left of this person. Just.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Well-
What exactly the height are they? Like, what height do they look like they're at?
They're taller than you, Panic. They're about 4 foot.
Would you say gnome size? Ish?
They are something like halfling dwarfy size.
Okay.
Oh, so you'd have to get down quite fast.
I'll just
Pretty.
Can I see under the
stop
hood if I
playing with your
bend all the way down?
microphone.
Sorry.
Oh,
So,
I've been told
Stop
off.
it.
I've been told off.
so is
Bad Larrick.
has Kendris been causing trouble for you lot then?
not exactly.
Construction going on over there. They're picking the tower back up.
Occasionally, we're overrun with undead. It's difficult to say. I think she's probably lying low.
Because
Because every fucker and his dog is looking for her.
When you say everyone's looking for her, I'm guessing we're not the first group that have been sent after her, no?
No.
Any of these groups still around?
Looking for her?
Yeah.
I mean, we see one every few days.
We need to find her fast before one of them gets
And you
her.
always send them to your boss?
Depends if they ask the right questions.
Did we just annoy you enough to get the answer?
I appreciate the offer of food, even if you've already eaten half of it.
Well, we haven't touched those bits.
I'm not allowed any more cheese, apparently.
No, she
I'm
fucking
fine.
stinks.
Don't. I've got that thing on. I don't stink ever.
That keeps all the in smells in. The outwards ones a fair game.
Nah, I think they come out like roses or something. What they?
I wouldn't worry about.
Farting Febreze.
I wouldn't worry about rushing too much. It's been years.
What else?
She's been here
She's
for
been-
years.
She's been rumored to be here for, I don't know, at least 5 years.
Then how the fuck does no one know where she is?
Well,
Do you even know what she looks like?
Do you?
No.
Well, no. There you go then. So why are you acting so smug about it?
I wasn't acting smug.
I don't know. I just really want to fight you.
But you were.
One of you asked the
were-
question about how she stayed so well
It's
hidden.
fine, it's
because
fine,
no one
it's
knows what
fine.
she looks like.
Look, it's fine. What was your name? Sorry.
My name is Rala.
Wrong, John.
That's the other dwarf.
But you seem to think that whoever's hiding there is powerful.
Try to get down. Rala.
Growler.
It's definitely of my opinion that the only way she could have stayed hidden for so long is either that she is hiding in some part of the city that no one else goes, or someone is keeping her hidden.
Does none of this seem a little bit sus to you? There's just you live on this island and there's been this mysterious necromancer that no one knows anything about, no one's ever seen for 5 years. No one's ever been able to find them.
I mean, I can see from the look of all of you that you're not from round here.
Yeah, we're from the mainland.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No.
Well, suffice to say, you can stay hidden somewhere like this if you know what you're doing.
All right, fair enough. Well, we better go see your boss then. And I'm going to hold the platter out to him. Did you want this?
No.
Oh. I'll keep it then.
But thank you very much for your help. I'm just gonna go a bit closer and give 2 gold to him. So if anyone else asks,
What have you done to it?
Nothing. If anyone else asks where Kendris is, perhaps you just say she's gone.
Perhaps I do.
Just for the rest of the day, at least. Anyway.
Now that's a deal I could get on board with.
And thank you very much. May feathers guide your fate.
May feathers guide
Why's it
yours.
changed?
I got it right. What?
Why did it change? That's not what you said yesterday.
I know. I feel like I got it wrong. I remembered it in my dream.
Stay out of the brambles, yeah?
What's the brambles? What? Like actual brambles?
No. Oh, my.
Like stealth the
Never
grass,
mind.
isn't it? No, don't tell us, please.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
Can't
please.
help it. Got
No, please,
ADHD,
we'll
I'm
die.
sorry.
Well,
Please, we'll die.
you're on Briarborn Isle. Do you lot just know nothing?
No, we just got here.
No,
You're
we
still
know
wandering.
stuff.
Jon
No,
Snow.
we've been here
You're
like
just
a
still
week.
wandering and you just end up places and you just don't know anything about it.
Yeah, that sounds
Well,
about
it's
right.
not.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
It's
Sounds like
less.
we've been
It's
shouted
less. I don't know. I've fucking been told off like all day today. It's less wandering. We kind of just get thrust to places.
Yeah, we are kind of told to go places, and then we go. And
Whether we want to
very
or not.
quickly, we very quickly find out stuff,
Right.
bad stuff.
Well, it's something that we say on the Isles. Well, I think they might say it on the Briarborns. They were the leaders of the rebellion against Prince Roland. They failed. It's what caused the sever.
Yes,
Let
now
me
I
see.
remember. Yeah, I remember that from Sunday school. Yeah.
Yeah, stay out of the brambles. No.
Still don't get it.
Oh, I'll explain to you later. I'll tell you when you're older.
When we were, while we've been having our conversation with him,
Mm-hmm.
and the surface thoughts,
Yeah.
I can imagine what he. I can imagine what he thinks of us.
Cunt.
Fucking idiot.
But is there anything additional that comes to mind when we're talking about Kendris? When we're talking about the undead?
Yeah, so when you mention the undead and Kendris, really the things that kind of just skim across their mind are occasions where they fight off undead, sometimes several times where they think they might have seen in an alleyway, like, scooping up dead bodies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no kind of face or anything recognizable given. It's just a shadowy figure that they think they've seen. They don't know if it's they're not really giving you anything more about it that you kind of already know. They've been truthful with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The mention of Gaglath. You definitely you definitely get the kind of sense that they are almost in awe of Gaglath. It's a deep seated respect that they have for him.
So great that we were taking the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, standard.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You continuing on towards the tower?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
cheers,
bye.
mate. Bye. Growlith. What was his name? Growlith.
Growlith.
Ralla?
I was fucking close.
Or
It sounded like a
Gaglath.
Pokemon.
Or Gaglath.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay. Continuing to the. I'm so yellow today. Why is this?
It's
You
your,
look a bit
I was
black.
It does sort of look like
you're
it does sort of
green
look
on
like
me,
you-
never
yeah,
went to
you're
recording.
sad.
Oh.
You need,
Okay, sorry.
you need a light like this, just to get a bit of an aura light towards your fists.
Oh. Okay.
That's all.
I'm not
Instead
quite
of
sure. I'm
the
very yellow.
power of the sun.
What's that?
We
The
live
sun,
in
the
Cornwall.
day star.
We live in
So-
Cornwall. There's no such thing.
Oh, it's a
There
sun
isn't.
lamp then, sorry.
Unless
We
you're at
haven't
work
seen
and
the
then
sun for
then you're not
20
allowed.
years.
It's been
rickets
84
up to my
years.
eyes.
Oh, I
I'll just get a
remember it.
reflection of Safsira's armor.
I remember
It's shiny
the sun.
Look how nice my armor is! It's very nice to
He
meet you.
didn't.
Anyway, continuing north along the pathway, it doesn't take long to finally understand what is meant by the fallen tower, and it isn't just a fallen tower. It's a fucking fuck off huge. It's
That would have been
Running-
really good if we'd heard it.
Jen, the whole, just put it up.
What?
It's
It's literally here. It's not far away from my face.
No, it's because you do this. So anyway, you go to the tower.
It's because I'm looking at other things.
Use your eyeballs to look.
I am using my eyeballs to look. So as you approach this structure, it is enormous. It's not just like a little tower that you've seen elsewhere. It literally spans the entire width of the square that takes up the night market, which in and of itself was massive. It spans several streets. It's obviously fallen down during the sever. Parts of it are kind of buildings. Other buildings have just been crushed down to rubble where it sits. And you see that nothing has kind of been done to rectify this. You can see that there are kind of like shanties built along the top of the tower where people are living, and people are entering through a massive doorway. And when you can see through inside, that all of the kind of furniture inside has just been laid into what would have been the side of the tower. So lots of the kind of architectural features are just on a slant. And this is the Fallen Tower. This is where the tower community live. And there are a lot of people with this insignia on their cloaks stood outside. There are people on top of the tower also with the same insignia, and also there are people who are not wearing the cloaks wearing the tower, but they've got it somewhere on their bodies, whether it's on their arm, whether it's on like a satchel that they're carrying. Most of the people here belong to tower community, and they wear it very, very proudly on their clothing. We will take a break there. You have reached the tower, the Fallen Tower.
Yes.
What you wanna do?
There we go in.
I mean, that could be an
Let's
idea.
go in.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Let's find the inn in the Fallen Tower.
Yeah.
Let's actually do quests.
I'm just going to say, before we go in, everybody, I would quite like to do a cage fight.
That's what we're going to do.
Oh, I mean, I don't
none of
think
us-
there was
You mean on
any
your
doubt.
own?
I don't
None
think
of
there was
us
any doubt in
tried
any
on
of
that,
our
Matt.
minds.
Oh, we always knew
No,
it was you.
I mean, I'm happy to do it on my own. I'm happy to also do it as a group. As
that's
long
what
as
the
we
plan
find
was.
something.
I'm assuming you also want to gamble, yes?
Well, yeah.
I'm a bit broke, so I could leave, give or take, gambling.
I thought
Damn
the
it.
plan was to do a cage fight and get the attention of the bloke in charge and get a favour off him. So yeah, we're doing a cage fight.
Well, let's do that then.
So just to be clear,
I'm really glad. I'm really glad we
20
spoke
minutes.
about this.
gambling was the plan, but then you found out about cage fighting, so it's cage fighting instead.
Yeah.
Baxter,
You're
come on,
broke.
let's be honest. You want to do a cage fight as well?
We're not talking about me right now.
But that's a yes.
It's
then,
okay.
isn't it?
Just let loose sometimes, Baxter. Okay, just sometimes
have fun.
just take that stick from up your ass and have some fun with us.
It's just going to
It's your bloody stick,
I
mate.
can fight.
Oh, please
Do you
don't put
reckon
my
I
stick up
could?
your ass.
We're all going to fight up here. It's going to be great.
Okay.
Blackberry is not going to fight. I am
Well, why
squishy.
not?
So I'm
Blackberry's going to
squishy.
document it.
Yep.
Blackberry, you could literally turn into a fucking bear and be like, "Fucking look at me."
I mean, I cared.
How to turn into a
Like
bear.
Yeah, see, now
Yeah,
you're
it
liking
could
the
be
idea,
fun.
But the
right?
last time I turned into a bear, someone got like disintegrated in my jaws, and I'm still processing that.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, it's
Sarah's going to look at
shit
you and be like,
happens,
"I'm
doesn't it?
sorry."
When did that happen?
oh, we
You
were
two
chasing a
busy
wizard.
chasing shadows.
Sarah's going to look very
Was I
kind of
there?
like,
Yes.
Yeah, we were
Well,
chasing that
you
old
weren't-
cunt in the palace, remember? And then Cersei melted
Oh.
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that bit. Oh, yeah, because we were busy chasing a really fast wizard. That was it. Yeah, no man.
Yeah.
That super quick wizard.
I
Men
was more preoccupied by
melting in your mouth is a sensation I have no desire to repeat.
I mean, some
It
people pay
wasn't
for it,
supposed to melt.
Blackberry, so...
I'm really glad you said something because I was
Of
choking on
course,
my coffee.
Panic. Yeah, Panic's going to say something.
Sarah's gonna look at Panic blankly, like, I don't understand.
So basically,
Tell you
what
when you
happens
grow
is...
up.
Oh, wait, we're
No,
going in.
okay,
no,
let's go in.
What happens? Tell me. I don't understand.
Later, we'll have a drink
You don't need
first.
to know. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll have a drink first, I'll let you know.
You're right there. Let's go and find the inn.
I thought
And
you were
then,
going to say
and then
someone
we can
else.
have a drink, and you'll tell me.
Cage.
The cage. No, we need to go find the inn.
Inn.
The
inn.
cage.
I thought inn served drinks.
Yeah,
Uh,
I want a drink.
I need a drink.
We're going to look for the
Get
cage.
that taste
The inn.
of melty man out of your mouth.
we should probably go to the inn because it'd be a
It's
good place to try and get some
migraine.
information.
Yeah. No, I agree. Let's do it.
And then Panic can tell me what you're all talking about.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Privately and off camera.
No, on camera, Panic.
What's the camera?
No, I think we should keep it slightly PG on those moments.
Yeah, otherwise we'd
We
lose
go
our
with
PG
it.
rating.
we haven't
Oh,
got,
yeah.
we haven't got any rating
We'll
yet.
do that.
I was like, we need a PG rating.
So, yeah. Heading into the tower, or rather approaching the tower, the doors are thrown wide open. You can see that the kind of bottom door is just kind of like flat out against the street. And the top door has been like pinned upwards. Everything about this kind of makes you feel uncomfortable because it just looks awkward and it just looks wrong. And it's just a strange thing to see. They just accepted this tower's fallen, they've taken it over, and that's how it is. There are two people stationed on either side of the doors. As you approach, they don't bar access, but they definitely straighten up and take note of you all as you approach. They don't make any move to stop you.
I'm just
Heading
gonna-
straight in.
Yeah,
Yes.
give a slight bow, like
Okay.
a little head nod type thing as we walk by.
You're going to try curtsy again.
I'm gonna offer them some breakfast.
I don't think there's much left, is there?
They
For lunch.
ignore the weird platter carrying person that goes past them.
No,
Like-
okay.
Alright.
Good day.
Why is this guy just walking through the streets with a massive wooden platter like
Massive
Briarborn Isles butler?
Considering how late people go to bed because they've been out drinking and doing all sorts of things, surely it wouldn't be that much of a surprise.
It's a giant
Seeing
rabbit.
as
He probably just
Yeah.
looks still
Yeah.
hammered.
It's
It's a
fucking
giant
weird.
rabbit handing out cheese.
Food? Anybody? Food? Are you
I'm
stoned?
just
Would you
saying.
like food?
God, you'll be known as like the rabbit Jesus when you leave.
The rabbit cheeses.
Okay,
Rabbit
bread.
cheeses.
The rabbit,
The rabbit
cheeses.
cheeses.
And we're back to Plowman. So,
There we are. You were
Didn't take long.
obsessed.
This isn't me being weird. This is fucking
Conveyor belt
marketing.
plowman.
This is marketing, yeah, for the Plowman's pub we're making.
so
Advertising.
We're in
entering the tower. Dear God. Entering the tower. I mean, that was my fault.
No, it's Jesus, actually.
It's always Jesus' fault. You see that this place it's not full, it's not busy, but there are a lot more people kind of in here than there were out on the street. And you're once again struck by the kind of oddness of this structure, again with all these architectural features that are on their kind of side. The doorways, you can see where some of them have been sort of knocked through so that people are able to get through, but you can see the odd kind of room here or there, like side rooms, where people are having to get down on hands and knees and crawl through the door to go into the next room. And it's just created this really strange kind of setup, but everyone is just accepting it. All of the furniture is mismatched, where it's obviously been pilfered from lots of different places. There's different styles, different time periods. It's all in different state of repair. There's sconces on the walls. Like most of them have been set upright, but some of them you can see where they've just lit a torch on the side, and clearly no one gives a fuck. This is just how it is. You might have to duck down a little bit so you don't get your face burnt off. It's just a massive hazard, but it's quirky, and there are quite a few people in here. As you walk through the door, being a bit of a ragtag bunch yourselves, you definitely get that strangers in the local pub vibe. People stop. They look at you. There's a brief lull. And then they turn away and continue their conversation. Behind the bar, you can see a woman with red kind of toned skin, but obviously afflicted by the pallor. So it's taken on this duller hue. Her hair, again, would be a flaming red, but it's taken on this dull hue. And her eyes are also red coloured. She wears kind of leather clothing, and she is absolutely ripped. She's not like hench, but you can see muscle definition on any bare inch of skin. Even her jaw, like she looks like she could like bite someone's head off just with her jaw. She is powerful, and she sizes you all up as you enter the room, immediately stopping what she's doing. She makes absolutely no attempt to hide that she is staring at you all as you walk through the door. And it's not like gobsmacked awestruck. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Oh shit. Are we not
Safira's
allowed
gonna
to
look
bring
at her and
outside
be like,
food in?
Okay, that's about food.
Go on. Sorry.
Okay, Safira's gonna look at her and be appreciative of her obvious, like, fighting ability. Be like, yes, I approve.
Panic's
She
drooling
clocks
a little
you.
bit.
Of course she is. Akiko forgotten.
We appreciate
she clocks you staring at her in appreciation, Zafzira. She raises an eyebrow, nods, looks at your armor.
Shiny.
Yeah, I don't think.
So chrome.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean in and go, yeah, Saf-Zero, maybe we shouldn't have cleaned it that much.
But it must be clean.
I know, but it
Leaky needs to know I still love her.
maybe you could just clean the sigil and keep the rest of the armor a bit mucky.
She's gonna look at you absolutely horrified. As
I
if
know,
you've
but
just suggested smearing all over it. Like, how dare you?
it's just that everyone else is not as clean as, and then I just point at you like your armor.
She's gonna look at you as if like she doesn't
Sorry to
understand
interrupt.
what you're saying.
Larry's going to lean in to Baxter, just very quietly go, Baxter, mate, I don't think she's going to do it. And if she hits you, it's going to really fucking hurt because she's massive.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fully aware of this. It's just that those guys back there were just eyeing up her armor.
What, like?
They can't.
How do you know?
He squints his eyes at you and then just goes, I had a hunch.
We'll stand up
fair
straight
enough.
more often.
So I'm just gonna look at him and be like, but the only reason why it's so shiny is because I shine it. If somebody else had it, it wouldn't be so shiny.
I know, but everyone
She's
else
got a
then
point.
wants the really shiny things, Safsira.
They're like,
Is it because I like
all
magpies?
magpies.
More or less.
I see.
I'll
But
get
they
you a
can't
drink,
have
stuff
it.
there.
Thank you. I won't let them have it. It's mine.
No, I
It
know
belongs
that you
to
won't let
Maliki.
them, but yeah. He just gives up.
I'm going to go to the bar.
It's probably for the best, I reckon.
Okay.
Hi.
So you cut your way through the room. Again, as you pass tables, people stop talking, and they watch you pass. And when you've gone by, they will carry on. You reach the bar. Hi.
Hi. Any chance we can get some drinks?
Yeah. What would you like?
Just some ale would be nice. 5 ales.
Okay.
Thank you. And one for
With
yourself.
no water.
No water, not the actual ale. Breakfast ale's not worth it.
I understand.
Good.
Also,
She
do you
She,
Oh,
free
no, you're on a
refills?
gurgling glass now, Lord.
sorry, I breathed in. It just went down the wrong way.
Just coughed into the tankard in front of you.
There's your ale. Mint. She pours you 5. She pours 5 pints.
What was that noise?
What was that?
Sorry, can you recreate that?
Okay.
Again.
No, I couldn't do it again.
But I can. Hope you enjoy that YouTube short.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah!
Oh dear.
Anyway. Right. So, what you do?
I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm all out of it now. She pulls you 5 ales and hands them over to you. This stuff looks okay. You are already aware that growing plants in the Shadowfell is somewhat difficult. You don't really know what they're making beer out of. Like, what are they making beer out of?
I don't really know. I don't know.
This is this is quite a dark coloured ale, and it's sort of, it's not the kind of golden or amber colour that you are accustomed to. It's slightly peculiar.
It's a ruby, guys. It's a ruby ale. It's good.
It's definitely not.
Yes, it is.
But it looks clear.
And it will be.
Yeah, it's
It
a
looks
stout.
clear. The glasses look relatively clean. And yeah, she hands them over to you. That'll be 6 copper pieces.
I'm gonna hand over a silver and say we're open for a bit of information if possible, without causing too much hassle for yourself.
She places a finger on the silver piece and slides it across the palm. What information?
Guys.
Sorry.
No, I mean help. Are we doing the plan that we had before? We're hoping to get into the cage fight thing, the pit, whatever it's called.
Okay.
But we need matey boy. What's his name?
Gaggle.
Fraggle Rock.
Gaglaff.
We need him to be there.
Gaglaff.
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 Gaglaff. We need him to be there because we need to have a chat with him. Unless you can just get us a chat with him, then we'd have to do the fight. But I can't want to do the fight.
Oh shit! Are you Scoria?
I am.
Yeah. See, back
Okay, good. We were told to speak to you.
Oh, man, retract everything I just said. Got my silver back, please.
Are you going to fight me for it?
Do
you fight in the cage?
Occasionally.
I'd be very happy to fight you, my love. It's sweat.
So,
I don't want to know.
Look, to help my friend here, we're looking for an audience with Gaglaff, and if you could help us, that would be super. We understand that he sometimes wants things.
he does. Well, if you want an audience with Gaglath, you're going to have to go up against someone good.
Like you?
Nah, she's not good, is she?
Steph is at the bar by this point.
Take that back
Oh,
right now.
she's good. Have you seen the muscles on her? I bet she could knock you out.
Nah,
I could. And you can't provoke me.
I'm
looking at her
quite
like
good at provoking people.
genuinely
really
going.
good at
I
doing
can
that.
imagine.
I honestly think you could.
I don't tend to fight anymore.
Oh, why not?
Why not? Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Something like that.
Do you like sweet rolls?
I love them.
Oh,
Don't get these references.
I used to be quite good at making them, you know.
Did you lot see her play without me or something?
Yeah, it's called Somebody Stole My Sweet Roll.
Somebody's done this sweet road.
They're the sequel called Maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
It was brilliant.
I love the soundtrack. My favorite. That song just gets stuck in my head.
It's stuck in her head now as
Well,
well.
anyway, you were saying.
You'll have to go up against someone good if you want an audience with Gaglath.
Right.
So who's good?
Well, Razel, his group.
Who's he?
There's a group of them.
So group on group.
Well, I presume you'd be going in as a group. No?
Oh, we can
Yes.
do that. It's not.
Yeah, we want to do that.
I mean, you can go one-on-one,
No.
I mean, I did that once.
but it's
That
unlikely
was risky.
to impress him.
Do you prefer group?
So how do we? Sorry,
It's more entertaining.
Everything
more
in a group is
lucrative.
more fun.
That's just going to look at Panic blankly. But what do you mean? What else?
Again, later, off
Scoria
camera.
raises the drink that you have bought her, Panic, and just clinks a glass with yours.
So if we wanted to fight this Razor, how would we get their attention? Or do
You just need
is
to
it
book
like
it
a
in with
booking
me.
System? Yeah, that's
Yeah, can we do that with you now, please?
You can.
Thank you.
Do you?
I'll be able to arrange a fight for later today.
Smashing.
I don't know if I'm ready. I had a pretty big breakfast. It's like swimming. At least a couple of hours.
I flick him in the ear.
Fucking all right.
Flicks over and hits me in the face.
It wouldn't,
What the fuck did I do?
it wouldn't be for several hours yet, don't worry.
That's all right then.
Oh, we get our stretches in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys like bet on the fights?
Yep.
What sort of odds do you reckon we get?
You lot, unknown.
We're pretty
We're not
well known.
unknown. Yeah,
Not here,
famous
though.
us.
We're well known in a different plane.
Well, it doesn't really do you any favours.
No, but I imagine we could draw up a crowd.
I mean, yeah.
How shiny my armor is.
It is very shiny.
That was perfectly slotted in. I really enjoyed that.
That was really good. That was very good.
I mean,
There's not many followers for Maliki,
well,
not just in Gloomwall, but in the Shadowfell.
she's on her own
She's
on
lost.
that one. Yeah, she does not. She
I
doesn't
think
know.
her and the Raven Queen don't like each other very much.
Don't really know a huge amount about that myself, but
I'm supposed to, but I'm not sure either right now. I've been here too long.
Don't worry, our friend's just having a bit of an existential crisis.
We'll get
It's
to
all right.
that
It won't
soon.
affect the fight.
We need to get to that soon.
happens to the best of us.
I might not understand what he's just said, but I am still very good at punching people.
That's
She's
He
very
still
good
smiles
at people.
beautifully at her.
That's more like it, Sasir. Yeah, back.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I would say your odds, being unknown, although looking at you all, you can obviously hold your own. Maybe 3-1.
Medic, how much money you got?
Get more money.
I've
if we
got
win.
money. What do you want me to do?
Let's work some money down. We're blatantly going to win.
I mean, could do.
Come back in a few hours. I need to drum up some interest.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we could just wander around and people usually stand and gawp at us.
I can understand why. Look how shiny her armor is.
I know.
I know.
It keeps
It's
coming up and it's really
beautiful.
depressing.
Look, she signals to someone further back in the room. They scurry forward. She has a quick word with them. Mostly gestures and the odd word exchanged. They go behind the bar. She comes out. Let's go and sit down.
Okay.
All right.
So she leads you towards the back of the room, which would be further towards the base of the
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Hey. Yeah, all freeze.
She takes you to what would be more towards the base of the tower, and there's a door that's kind of like set down on the floor, and she just ducks through it and takes you into a private room. As you all pass through the doorway, she just kind of pulls like a screen over the doorway. Inside, the room is abnormally narrow because of how everything's ended up. But there's a table, and cramped around it are several chairs. Sit.
Yep.
I'm staying on Larry's shoulder the whole time.
I'm gonna need to know a bit about you. How am I gonna get people interested? What have you done?
Oh.
Sarah's going to be like, I brought him back from the dead, and point at Larrick.
Yeah.
That's not gonna go down too well.
People keep
Well, that's a
telling
good
me
point.
that, and I don't understand why.
It's not.
Oh,
It's,
'cause
it's not good.
It's not good.
They don't like it here.
No.
The Raven Queen.
Yep.
Sarah's going to pull out her dragon sword and be like, what about this?
You're not selling
That's
it.
interesting.
So it's the dragon's
You remember?
wrath
Did
weapon.
you? I don't know if you
That
heard
looks
about it on.
very cool.
How'd you get it?
Oh, go on.
We freed a dragon.
Oh. I did. We fought a dragon.
No, we freed a dragon.
Freed a dragon. Fought a dragon. I wasn't there for that session. We freed a dragon.
Yet you got the sword.
From
Oh, so this was in where were we at the time?
Prismium.
In Prismere.
and where's that?
Not
It's
here.
It's like a little
Feywild.
offshoot of the Feywild.
It's like a little separate plane from the Feywild type thing.
I mean, I don't know
Right.
whether the and I just gesture to the fact to all of us and the way that we look.
I mean,
Whether
you got a group with 3 rabbits, 1 fairy, and a very
Yeah.
shiny half elf. I mean,
Not-
like
not from here.
Not from this area, no.
I could tell.
Travelers from a distant land who freed a dragon.
You freed the
And
dragon.
we killed a
Kill.
hag.
I killed a hag. I want to point out, and it was purely by accident.
Oh, so it was
Drop a
you.
building
No, it
on
wasn't
her.
me though. Damn it. Okay, it was me. I killed the hag. I'm sorry. The whole
We killed
building
a
fell off.
hag.
And I'm
So-
sorry.
We all knew.
So what? You're
On her.
hag killing, dragon liberating, Fey heroes? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, kind of. Yeah, we saved a whole realm.
yeah, and
Like we got rid of the hags. We stopped the spell that was keeping the person in charge of
Oh,
the
wait,
realm.
right.
yeah, but in loose terms, that was it.
unicorn as
Yeah,
well.
we kind of saved
I didn't say
everybody.
names.
We can't say names.
Well,
For the book rights still haven't come out yet, so we can't
Yeah,
say
I was going to
names for
say. I
legal
mean,
reasons.
if we want to flog books at some point, Eric, don't give away the
If, you know,
ending.
this ever gets animated, we can't.
Fucking hell.
I'm sure we saved a unicorn as well.
No, we
We did.
turned him to
Unicorn.
stone. Didn't we turn him to stone and forget about him?
No, we did. We did
No, we
save
saved the
the
unicorn.
unicorn.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
We did.
Look, where we're from, we're kind of a big deal.
We showed
That strapline you came up with, though, pretty good. Summarizes it pretty well.
Mm.
we showed Cyclops how to fall in love.
We did.
We did.
That
And we
is
fixed his roof.
And we fixed this. No, we didn't.
No,
We did. We said we subcontracted. We
Yeah.
subcontracted.
That's it. We did. Yeah, to the other. Yeah.
What about the weird goats?
That's
Okay.
not, I don't think that's
I-
important.
Look, if you need something a bit closer to, we don't talk about the fucking goats. If you need something a bit closer to home, you know that big fight that outside the gates a few days back.
Like 4 days.
Did you
back.
hear about that?
Oh, where big sword
There was
that him.
there was a fucking death knight, load of undead and shit going on outside the gates. We sorted that out as
Yeah, that was
well.
us.
The gates?
Of
To
the.
Gloom or the main gates?
Oh, well, no, we wouldn't have heard about that here.
That's also a fair point. Sorry.
We haven't really done much on the Isles.
We got rid of that creature that came from somewhere, and he was ripping that bloke apart and eating him. And then we killed that. When we went to see the wizard.
He's a bit mental.
We.
I mean, what did you want to know? Because we're just sort of rambling.
We're just rambling.
I think I might have enough. I think I may know more than I ever wanted to.
I mean, can keep going. Like I like long walks.
She likes long walks in the park.
I don't normally walk, but I sit on people's shoulders and I look adorable doing it. So just thought I'd throw that one out there. Anyway.
What is it that you wanted to speak to Gaglath about? Can I ask?
We need.
Fuck it.
Find someone.
You need to find someone.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
And we were told that Gaglath would be the best person to talk to.
He might.
Would go to a yes if we revealed who it was we're looking for.
Are you looking for Candris Moyleth by any chance?
Never heard of her.
Stuff this was like, how did you know?
Okay, that lasted.
Look, we know. Okay? We are also skeptical.
No, we don't know. That's why we're here. What?
No.
No, we
As
know,
in,
we know that
know-
no one could find her.
And we know that no one can find her.
But I also want to know why, when she raises the dead, why don't they look like Larrick? Everyone keeps telling me it's different, and I don't understand why.
It's just very different.
It's very different. Tell you what, Sub-Zero, we'll talk about it when we're not.
But I'm sure she could tell me far better than any of you could.
So yeah, we need to find her.
Well, she hasn't been sighted in years.
There might be your main man might know a bit about where she might be hiding out.
When
He might.
when was the last time there was an undead attack?
Oh, about 3 months ago.
Big
But that's
one?
not unusual. Not the biggest. About 4 years ago, there was a horde.
Right.
We lost a lot of people.
And do they attack just anywhere randomly, or are they focused on a place when they attack?
She's rumored to have come to us about 5 years ago. Initially, it appeared that they were just attacking at random. But then there seemed to be a sort of pattern to it. To do with not location, but to do with timings.
Right.
Right.
I'm not exactly sure on all the details, but she seemed to go quiet for a while. We assumed that she had left. There are lots of secrets about the Isles that were lost after the Sever, and I would imagine she must know some of them. There's no way she's getting all of her bodies here. There just aren't enough people. Anyway, she hasn't been seen in years, and anybody who has ever seen her has only ever seen a shadow. Whoever she is, she keeps her identity very, very well hidden. But one thing I do know is that she is definitely still here.
How
Do you think
know?
she?
Because her undead are different.
In what way?
They seem to be unnaturally preserved, and it's not, they don't look the same. You can see what they were, but it's almost as if they've started taking on a different form.
What do you mean?
Well, say for example, you, Hangorn. Normally, if you had died and you were brought back using necromancy, you would be a bit juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you were an exceptionally powerful necromancer to bring someone back in a slightly different way, a different form. But generally speaking, your run-of-the-mill necromancer will bring someone back and they're just a bit, gross.
Mm.
These almost look like they are... It would be a Hangorn, but it would have strange features, almost as if you were transformed into something else. We managed to track one a few years ago. We couldn't figure out where it was going to, where its master was, but it changed over time. It wasn't the same over time.
Safsir is going to be really scrutinizing Larrick's features at this point.
I'm not fucking turned into you. Fucking calm down. Right, that sword stays on your back.
Can I just try and remember what happened? I mean, I may be barking up the wrong tree. When we first got to Beldark,
Mm-hmm.
and we were walking with that guy who transformed into something else.
Right. What are you
Does
trying to
that
remember?
kind of sound similar to what she's talking about?
No, she's talking about something that is evolving
Mutates.
over time.
Okay, got you.
Mutates over time, not just transforms.
What?
Yeah,
What
got
did
you.
it? What kind of thing was it turning into?
I don't know.
It
It was. It was. It was changing. It was getting, it was getting longer limbs. It was becoming
Shit.
bigger. It was. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
We have
Yeah.
What?
killed it.
What? Wait, what color was
Black.
it? Did it look like at the time we killed it? It's like skin color was.
Can I describe to her what the thing looked like that we fought
Before we got
Which
to the
thing?
The thing we got
in
before
the
wizard.
alleyway before Buffman Dog Dick turned up?
It was all like me.
Me. Yes. Bear with me. Bum, 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 bum.
So it was like some weird fucking creature, wasn't it, with like long limbs and
It was like a
yeah.
demon creature, wasn't it? It looked more demony than anything, but if that's the case.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to find a description. Yeah. So you're thinking of the thing that you fought in the street, yeah? With the big wings?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it had kind of spindly limbs and sharp claws. It was black. It looked almost scaly, long, sharp teeth, very angry looking eyes. Kind of like bat-like ears.
So did it look like that? Because just imagine what Jen said, but in an Australian accent.
Yep. I heard it all come out your mouth.
No,
Oh.
not like that.
Not like even close, or
No, this is it. They look like undead, but not like any undead I've ever seen.
Then what did we see before?
I mean, it could
I don't know what you saw.
Yeah, we'll
From
get
here.
that. Yeah.
Do we recognise what she's describing? And have we come across this?
Have you?
Nope, can you?
Roll me history. Roll me history.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to.
My first roll of this
I'm gonna
session.
roll it.
then.
10.
14.
Oh shit!
10, 14,
16.
16.
You got West Mystery.
Oh,
What have I
I'm
got?
so stupid. I still got it.
14.
Nothing that you recall.
Fuck.
You've come across quite a few different varieties of undead at this point. You don't really know enough about how it works and the different rituals to bring back different types of undead, the circumstances required for specific types to manifest. You're not sure. You've certainly, none of you have ever heard of something that appears to mutate over time.
You talked about the fact that you'd figured out that there was a pattern to the attacks. Timing was the thing that you were almost able to predict.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think the attacks were happening in the first place?
I don't know. I think she may have been harvesting.
Harvesting what?
From
People.
Briarborn?
People.
Brains.
Right.
I don't know where she's keeping these undead. I don't know what part of the Undercity remains underneath the Isles. I was under the impression it was all flooded or covered in that necromantic ooze, but obviously there is something somewhere.
I mean,
We should
You
go
said-
and look.
You said there's a pattern.
There seems to be a pattern.
So when would the next attack be?
Well, this is the thing. We haven't had an attack in a few months.
And that's not part of. That doesn't follow the pattern, no.
No. And again, as I say, it's not necessarily a pattern of how many. Sometimes we just find 2 or 3 wandering around, just bringing people away. Sometimes we have a horde of them, as I said, not for a few years. But
You
it
still
seems to
see-
be once every few weeks.
You still see them around now, right?
We haven't seen any in about 3 months.
Overdue then.
But they must all go back to her, right?
We think so.
So we could find one
and follow her
and then
back.
follow it.
Are you immune to the
straight to it.
use?
Ooze.
Nope.
No.
We've not tried.
Is there
No,
a
we
way to be
have.
immune to the ooze?
Have we?
Yeah, Larrick's not
Yeah.
immune.
Yeah, I'll go.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe it's because I brought him back from the dead.
That must be it.
And he's part dead.
But
Yes.
some people
not part
are
dead.
Your
some
skin's
people
skin
are
coming
immune.
off around your ears.
Not to my awareness.
Do you think I might be immune?
This is why we haven't been able to source where they are. Because we follow them and we get to a point where we can't go any further.
We could still try.
Well,
What?
I'm not going
Where?
into the
In
ooze
which
again.
direction do they go?
Panic.
They go
fire.
in whichever direction appears to get them to their destination. It's not as I said, it's not based on location. There's
No, but
obviously
you
a
follow
route.
them. You followed them to a point where you can't follow them anymore.
Well, they go down.
Okay,
So
so they
it's-
do go under.
Hmm.
What do they go under?
to the old city underneath.
Mm.
You could fly, Panic. You could follow them.
I can't fly through dirt.
Oh, they go through literal dirt.
So
not
I
a
mean, I
hole.
don't know. I
Then
haven't
be
followed
by
them yet.
themselves.
I mean, yeah, I might die.
Oh,
I can't do that.
Oh, you can't die, Panic.
No, I'd be very angry.
I'd be very sad.
Is there any idea of what the ooze is?
It's whatever was dragged up by the sever.
I think we're going to have to go talk to your main man again properly after we win.
But thank you, though.
And
This
you
has
might
been-
know a bit more as well, but you've been very helpful.
Enlightening.
Oh, yes,
Wait,
thank
just-
you very much.
I'll be honest,
Before we,
you're the first ones I've seen come through here that I think may actually be able to do something.
We intend to.
That's quite
That's
refreshing.
Sarah's
to
just
hear,
going to
because
smile at
refreshing.
her
people
again.
think we're idiots.
Mm.
Oh no, I still think you're idiots.
Brilliant, thanks.
Cute.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
naturally.
Well,
Your boss, if we do manage to talk to him, is there any like do's and don'ts, anything that'll really butter him up?
Just treat him with respect.
Larrick, don't speak, alright?
I fucking what? That's rude.
So Sarah's going to look at the
Am I
both of
wrong?
you.
Well, I can be
Yeah.
polite. I've matured recently.
It's all that fucking cheese.
That was fucking awful.
That was-
Treat him with respect. Answer him honestly.
Right.
You won't get anything
No
but
bullshit.
honesty from me.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
we don't do bullshit. We haven't bullshitted you, have we?
So Sarah was
have-
being very sincere when she said you wouldn't get anything but honesty from her. You two
It's
might have been
important to
lying.
him.
I do have one more question though.
Mm-hmm.
This platter I got from here earlier, is it like a free refill situation, or
What platter?
just motions to the platter he's put down on the table that he's been carrying around all fucking day?
You didn't get
The
that
platter
from
you, the platter you brought in.
What, you fucking dick?
Yeah, see, this is why we asked him not to talk.
We don't generally serve food being so close to the night market. It seems kind of
That's
pointless.
Fair.
I think you're missing a trick. And actually, if you've got it 10 minutes later, I'd love to sit down and have a chat with you about a potential business idea.
As I said, it's not that I don't think you're idiots. I just think you've
You
got
do?
potential.
Mm-hmm.
We act like idiots, but we're quite serious about what we do.
Oh, yes, very serious.
If you say so.
I do.
It's very important to us, you know.
If you want,
It certainly seems to be.
do we need like a stage name or something for the fight?
If you like.
Anyone?
You better make it something fantastical or no one's going to come and watch you.
The Beldark fuckwits.
No, doesn't roll off the tongue.
Oh.
And also, what's Beldark?
We'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll be ready for. Can we do that bit when you're like introducing us with like the loud horn or something? And we'll just whisper it to you suddenly, and you're like, "What? That's stupid." Then you say it, and you make a better one, like in that
Sure.
play.
I'll do
Spider-Man.
I do have an actual serious question though.
Go on.
This don't shake your head, Baxter. This group we're fighting. How many wins have they got?
They're unbeaten.
For how long? Like a couple of
We
weeks?
can totally beat them.
Oh, no.
6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Totally beat them.
Is it like a kill
Have you
situation, or is
seen
it
my
just
armor?
knockout?
Knockout.
Knockout, cool. Right, I remember that.
In like nothing.
I mean-
nothing's off the table, right?
Accidents
No
happen.
Magic.
Oh yeah, but you know,
Hopefully not.
But have
It's
you
not like-
seen my armor? I could blind them with it.
I don't think we should have let Sassia near the
We've-
ale this morning.
We've got a few tricks up our sleeve, so
Yeah.
Is everything allowed, right? There's no rules.
Like we can use some magic, use some
There's no
stuff.
rules. Except for no cheating.
So Sarah's going to look at her and go, do they believe in Maliki?
No one here believes in Maliki.
No. She's just going to smile very well.
Cool.
If you'd like me to book you in, I will do it for this evening.
Yes, please.
Come back in a few hours. You can place your bets.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime,
Yeah, we've never been here.
don't get yourselves killed.
Try not to.
I thought that was a good one. Anything?
Otherwise, enjoy the Isles, I guess.
Thank you.
I mean, did you?
Sorry, you go on.
No, you go.
I was just going to ask, do you know anywhere good that could fix like a sword up?
Here,
Yeah, it's kind of bit magical, bit broken. Is anywhere nearby? Somewhere in the night market?
not nearby. Not in the night market.
Okay.
I mean,
I might need to make a stop, guys. I won't be long.
the best place for you to go would be Dragontown.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I might have to pop up there.
It's a way away.
I'll be alright. Be alright. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
We'll just go when we get back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we will. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I mean, other than that, there's not really any smiths on the island.
Nah, that's fine.
Quite hard to get the right supplies.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, it would be cool to show it off during the fight, wouldn't it?
Still
Sure.
can. It just won't do anything.
Yeah, it can still show it off. It's shiny now, but it just doesn't do shit. I go, look at this, and then put it away.
Maybe don't go showing off all of your very shiny equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bound to encourage people to hit you and take it.
Fair.
So, I mean, are we done?
I think we're done. Should we just go out and?
I mean, I am. I should really get back to work.
Yes.
Also,
sorry.
should I follow you now to talk about this business idea? Or should I
Maybe if we
No.
win,
check in with you later?
if we
No.
win, we'll talk to you about it.
So Sarah's going to say
No, I think if you win, Gaglath's going to want to do pretty much straight away.
Yeah, but after that, we'll pop back, have a drink.
Oh no,
and
wait,
let you know.
no, that's better.
No, I've got my hands
Oh yeah,
full.
cool. We do that.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, we need to ask him the Kendriss thing.
it's just
Yeah,
listening
that has to be
her.
the top of the list, Larry.
That first, then the what's it called?
Maybe, but maybe read the room.
Plowman's. That's
Yeah,
what
the
it was.
Pillsman's play.
The
Yeah, that
Pilsners.
one.
So Sarah's going to be like, I just want to know how you keep in shape if you don't fight so much.
I'm gonna go up to the bar, but thank you.
I work out.
Fair.
You
All
have
right.
to. I would have to ask how you do it because I feel like I've not worked out enough since I've been here. I don't feel like my muscles are what they used to be. We're not fighting enough.
Maybe the odds need to be 5 to 1.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good.
5-1.
Anyway.
Well, 10-1 maybe, because we're not very good at anything apparently.
I'm going to go.
Okay, bye.
As soon as she leaves, I'm going to turn around to Safsira and be like, so necromancy. And then I'm going to give a brief overview of what necromancy is and why it's different to bringing people back with like revivify and
I'm
things.
going back to the bar.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go with Panic.
So you recognize what Baxter is telling you. You've heard of this. You've been told to watch out for it as a paladin. You just didn't really know what the word necromancy was.
I see. So it is different. Although,
Oh yeah, very different.
but Larry was still dead.
Well, he was, but you were obviously able to bring him back because of
But as he was, rather than as
exactly.
my puppet.
Whereas necromancy,
Larry, she said to Larry, like, would you like to be my puppet?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Baxter's like, Jesus Christ, that sounded like a threat.
Larry's ears go down, and he's sort of like, no,
No,
not
I've never
really.
seen you scared. That's cute.
Okay.
Okay, shut up.
Scared of the stupidest person in the room.
He slightly
it should
turned
be.
his feet towards the door just in case.
yeah.
She might be dumb, but she can still bring people back from the dead.
And threaten to kill them again to bring them back using necromancy, apparently.
Well, she,
Just to give it a go.
like, oh,
So-
what's this?
What's
seriously,
our
Like,
plan?
Melissa wouldn't agree
What
with
are we going to do
necromancy.
while we wait for the fight?
Well, I would say get pissed,
have a
but I
look
don't
around.
think that's a great
That's not a good
idea.
idea.
We could have a look around.
I might go get some fresh
that's
air a minute
really
on my
bright.
own set.
You sure?
Yeah, I just need a bit of fresh air. It's a very sealed off place here, isn't it?
Sure.
Right.
I won't be long. I'm going for a smoke.
You don't smoke.
I'm going to turn
Okay,
around.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
going to
it
turn
up.
around very. going to turn around very quietly to Larrick and be like, "It's probably God stuff.
It's not God stuff.
Probably."
I
God
just
stuff.
assumed I heard that. Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
I won't be, it won't be a minute.
Right.
I'm going outside.
Okay.
I'm going to find a little corner I can hide in.
Okay.
And if I read
Relatively
this,
easy to do.
if I've read this correctly, Jen,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take the necklace I got in my hand, turn into a raven,
Uh-huh.
and fly towards Dragontown.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
All right.
It would take you, even as a raven, because of where you are, so you're like
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
far from Dragontown now. So you were about here
Mm.
on the map,
That's
and
50
you
foot.
want to go. You want to go here.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
50 foot.
So
I can go per
As of-
turn.
yeah. So as a raven, you'd probably it would probably take you, I don't know, 20 minutes to half an hour just to fly there.
Yep.
Bearing in mind it took you quite a while just to walk to the bridge. Yeah. So you're going to Dragontown?
Yep. To the place where I got my shield made up.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm just
So
going to
you-
get there. As soon as I get there near it, I'm going to drop the form,
Yeah.
go in, say, "Hi, can you fix this? Yeah, cheers. Here's some money." And go again, and then turn into a raven again and fly back. That's my entire plan.
That's both your uses for the day gone.
Yeah, that is both my uses gone.
Yeah. Okay. So you land, you shift back into yourself. The person inside the room is just like, all right.
Right.
What?
Hi, I got this.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's supposed to be a bit magical, but the person who sold it to me is like, it needs fixing. I was wondering if you could have a look at it, since you're doing that shield for me.
Right, I'll have a go.
Unless I need to find someone who does like enchantments and stuff.
Well, all right. I mean, you're in the right place. Just give me a couple of days.
That's fine.
I cannot remember the voice that I did.
It'll
I'm
fucking
sorry.
Yorkshire. You're doing
It was
you're
fucking
doing-
Yorkshire.
It'll fucking
Oh, no.
Yorkshire.
But yes.
All right.
No,
okay.
no, but yes.
No, but yes.
How much would that cost just to get it all fixed up, brand new, shiny, and working?
I mean, I'm not. I can't speak for my friend. What do you know about it? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know. That's the problem. The DM told me that it needs fixing, but gave me fuck all to go with it.
Did the identify spell not give anything?
It just said fix
it's
it.
magical.
I don't seem to remember the identify spell saying it was magical.
Didn't it?
Mm-mm.
Are you telling me I was bamboozled? I was hoodwinked.
Oh no!
You just been sold a wank sword.
No.
That's fucking brilliant. You shit, Jennifer.
Can you enchant it for me?
Lame.
Look,
Don't fucking mess
I'll have a
with me,
look.
Jen.
I'll have a look.
Alright, yeah, look, just... I don't know what it's doing, just look at it and fix it. I'll pay you good for it. 100 gold.
Well, sure. Look, I'll take 100 now, and then if it's less, then I'll give it you back, and if it's
Alright.
more, then I'll let you know.
If I'll give, and you know what? I'll give you 130 if you can get it done by the same time as the shield. Unless the shield's done now, I'll pick it up and I'll go. But
You technically came in yesterday?
I know, but I thought I'd just ask that in character.
No, day
2
day
days ago.
before.
2 days ago, I got this done, but I thought I'd say it in character if it's ready.
No,
'Cause then I
I'm
could
just
have it.
checking.
But if you don't,
how
if you're not
long.
ready, look, I just want stuff. I just want some stuff.
I think it was going to be longer than 2 days.
And it was going to be 3
3.
because Larry's thing was 4, Panic's thing was 3.
Yeah. Okay. Look, your shield's not ready yet.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It is 130. I'll be in to pick up the shield
I'll have a look.
tomorrow.
All right. It might be a simple fix. It might need more.
That's fine. Yeah. If you need, yeah. I just thought this get the ball rolling, as they say.
I mean, it looks very shiny.
I know it was cleaned by a professional, but yeah. I'll be in tomorrow to
Alright.
pick up the shield, and you can tell me a bit more information about the sword if you can, and we'll go from there. But I've got to go. I've got a cage fight to get to. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Have a lovely day, and then I'm gonna then turn into a raven and fly out the window, out the door.
Okay. You just leave this dragonborn like, oh, what? Just holding this sword, like no idea what the hell just happened. Yeah,
Flying
and
back.
you
The whole
fly
way I'm
back
thinking
to
car.
you fly back to yeah, the Isle. You are gone for
So-
about an hour
Yeah.
doing this. In the meantime, what was everyone else doing?
Well, I would assume waiting for panic.
Okay. So you wait like a few minutes thinking, oh, she'll be back in a minute. She'll be back in a minute. And then after about 10 minutes, you're like, what's she doing? And then you're like, oh, maybe she went to the toilet or something. Fine. And then a quarter of an hour goes by.
She does take abnormally long shits.
And then 20 minutes go by. And she's still not back. And you are starting to feel a bit concerned at this point.
Okay, well, she's gone, so
Oh,
Do we
she'll
find
come
her?
back when she's hungry.
she's not a cat.
Oh, I don't know. The fuck knows what's going on with her.
Well, does anyone have a way of messaging her?
Blackberry
No.
could find her.
Blackberry could find her.
Look, guys, just it's
Sorry,
probably
I'm
something to
Blackberry
do. It's probably something
Locate.
to do with the Raven Queen.
Person.
It's probably best we just leave her to it and we don't get involved.
Hmm.
Okay, you seem very sure. I mean, Panic said that they went outside and now they're just gone.
Yeah, but you can tell when she's bullshitting. She's doing something.
Could you tell that she was bullshitting?
Maybe.
I would say Larrick roll insight with advantage because you do know Panic very well at this point.
I mean, they weren't very subtle about their
For
coming up with an excuse.
that's 21.
Yeah, Larrick is pretty sure that she was up to something.
Look, she'll be back in a minute. She'll make up some bullshit story, and then we can get on with the day. It'll be
Alright.
fucking weird Raven Queen stuff. It's just leave
If
be.
you
She'll tell her
say
when
so.
she's ready. There's no point trying to push anything out of her.
Maybe we should try and drum up some business for the fight.
What do you think?
Just, I don't know. While we're waiting outside, we'll play some music. We haven't done that in a while.
Or we just go and like fight some randos outside and be like, yeah, if you
No,
want to see more of
I
this,
I wasn't thinking about that.
join us later.
I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe we can sing about some of our tales.
He just pulls his bird pipes out. He's like, I'm ready.
So, as you lot are sat in this private room for like 20 minutes, not actually doing anything, a figure pokes their head underneath the door. You can see this is a Shadowborn gnome. And they just poke their head and they go, "Oi! If you lot aren't buying anything, then piss off!"
All right,
Wow,
all
we've
right.
just had this lovely platter. Calm down. I'm gonna get more drinks in a minute.
I
you
think
go.
ale would be lovely.
Are you? Do you work
It's in
here?
fucking table service.
We got brought
It's a
here.
fucking no service by the sounds of it. Jesus, well, I'm gonna go get the drinks in a minute. Hang on, fuck me, and I'll go get a round of drinks and come back.
Okay. Cool. So you having another drink in here?
Having another drink, and then we'll go out and play some music.
Play some music. Okay.
Look for Panic.
Not Sarsira.
You have your drink, you go outside, Panic's still not back. Roll performance for me when you go outside. You're just standing outside the tower.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Sefsir, are you gonna come and play some music with us?
She's
I'm
gonna
gonna,
go. Why not?
I'm going to play...
I don't know how to
Using
play an
the-
instrument.
I'm gonna
Using
take my
the
flute
VO.
out.
Oh, go
I
on.
have a +2
Okay.
to performance.
I'm gonna take my flute out and I'll pass my bird pipes to Sefsir.
17.
I am going to
Zephyr is
pull
not
out the
proficient
VO.
with bird pipes, no.
No, but
No.
performance I have a +2, so that's a 17.
Okay.
No, but
But performance,
you will-
fake it
you'll-
really well.
You'll have disadvantage though on the bird pipes.
do I?
I am going to pull out the VO that
If you're not
plays
proficient.
sad music excellently.
That's a 16.
It's going to be the
Right.
bit in Baldur's Gate where you're not
And it
proficient. It's
is.
just like,
The thing that really annoys
I got
me is when
18.
you're like, when you have a
18.
Asterion and he's trying to pick a lockpick and you roll a nat 1 and you're like, it's Asterion. Why the fuck is he not picking this lockpick? And you have all of these buffs and it's still like nat 1.
No, net one, that's all you get. Not
What
allowed.
is this?
Okay.
Talking of nat
So you-
ones.
Uh-oh.
I should
So
start with the bird pipes.
Hey,
The rest of
I
you-
still got a 16 with a disadvantage to the bird pipes. So
All right.
the rest of you managed to play quite tunefully. Bax, this doesn't so much apply to you. Safsira, you've got usually quite sunny kind of nature to you, but you find that even though it wasn't your intention, the music you are playing is more somber than you had intended.
oh,
It doesn't quite come out as like a lament, but it's definitely not the kind of jolly jig that you were planning on going for. And it has just taken on this kind of sadness to it, which is then further marred by Larrick, who just makes this god-awful fucking screeching next to you. You don't even know if he's actually playing an instrument or anything at this point. It just sounds like a bird is dying in the street and you two are holding a funeral for it.
I look at them.
For shame.
I look at them and just kind of just shake my head.
What? Look, I'm just warming up. I'll get it in a minute.
Yeah, all right.
It's been a while since I've busted out the flute.
I'm gonna rejig the Ballad of Sir Talavar to be slightly more of a lament.
So noble.
Using a slightly more somber tune, but I'm also still going to try and make it a little bit funny.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So you do get like a small group of people around you who are interested. People ask questions about, who is Sir Talavar and what is this song about? Where are you from? You've kind of drummed up a little bit of interest, but it is in that kind of gloom-rorty way of people being a little bit apathetic at the same time. Mm-hmm. But you are definitely drawing attention to yourselves, not just because of the music and Larrick being whatever the hell he's doing, and Safsira's shiny armor, but also just because you guys look unusual. You've been in Gloomrot for several days now. You have actually seen a couple of people who obviously have Fey ancestry, but you've not seen very many, and obviously know that a lot of these people have become kind of pariahs because no one trusts anyone from the Feywild at the moment.
We'll answer questions as people ask what certain things are, but still with music in the background. So I'll carry on playing, but we'll answer questions. But sometimes I'll be like, but you'll have to see us in the fight later to find out more.
You get a bit of interest. You also notice, as this hour is passing, you start seeing people like coming out of the door to the Fallen Tower, and they've got like sheaves of what looks like scrap paper, but it's obviously had something new put onto it because it's got big lettering, obviously advertising the fight. You see them kind of like posting them up, starting to post them up on walls, on pillars, on available services, basically, as Panic rejoins you from Dragontown.
I would say Panic comes in and lands on Larrick's shoulder as a raven and then transforms back.
Okay.
Love it.
So just lands there, goes, or whatever, and then just goes, fuck, I'm so tired. That was so much further than I thought it was.
And we will leave it there for next session.
Love it. That was really good, that.
That were really good, that.
That was really fun, that.
Why I couldn't do. I did the Scottish and then I was like, I can't bring the Yorkshire now. It's just going to be slightly Scottish. It's gone. I need to just think about Philomena Kunk and then it all just comes to me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorted.
Yeah,
dear.
that's your way in. Cool.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Right.
Oh, thank
Well, we
you.
shall
That
start.
was great, that.
We'll start next session with Panic transforming back into a raven on Baxter's shoulder.
Larrick's.
Not Baxter.
Larrick's shoulder. The other raven.
Never
transforming from a raven to Panic.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Panic
Just
transforming
ow,
back to a raven.
hurts.
Whatever. It's late.
Whilst Asteria is still oblivious to absolutely everything.
Classic.
Yeah. I would not be
Classic.
shocked if she just didn't notice anything was going on.
Probably wouldn't, to be honest.
Panic always looks like a bird, right?
Yeah, Paul's always been able to do that, right? I'm sure.
Looks like it's